As far as the forecast goes, look at what the temperatures are doing as we head through the night tonight. Now, we've done this drill a few times now, and you're probably already going, oh no, now she's going to say it again. When the temperatures go up at night this time of the year, you know something is not exactly the way it typically is. And certainly we have a little bit of a flip in the forecast. We'll get some clouds in here, and eventually those clouds will bring us some snow showers on top of what we've already had. I know, I'm trying to soften the blow a little bit, but what those winds are going to do to us tonight is really going to be more of the story. So we'll have very gusty winds. Wind gusts 45 to 50 miles per hour, completely within a possibility. And remember, we still have ice on a lot of the trees. So it does look like we have a possibility of some power outages around Northeast Ohio sporadically. Keep that in mind if you have any outdoor plans, or I should say evening plans out and about. But I think more or less if you have any morning plans, meaning that you have to set an alarm, you may want to set the alarm on the phone rather than the one that plugs into the wall. Wind advisory has been posted for Lorraine, Cuyahoga, Lake, and Ashtabula counties. The highest wind gusts will be right along the lake shore, but all of us will have a very blustery night tonight, and that's driving down the wind chills. So we started at that, upper 20s mark early this morning, and the temperatures fell back. We are now sitting in the upper teens and low 20s here in Northeast Ohio, but the winds are pushing the wind chills down into the single digits and low teens. On top of all of that, we still have flooding that is ongoing in many areas. Hopefully your yard is not a complete ice skating rink at this point, but we do have a lot of standing water that froze up in the overnight hours last night. We still have a lot of river flooding that is happening. It's going to take some time for all of that water to get out of here and drain away, but at least we're not adding anything new to it. The little bit of lake effect that we had earlier today has moved on. What is moving in is a Clipper system, and this is where the whole temperatures going up in the overnight hours and the winds picking up. It's all because of this large storm system that's coming through the Great Lakes region. A Clipper, for our out-of-town guests, is a very fast-moving storm system that typically comes out of Canada for us. So the big official name is Alberta Clipper, but we just call them Clippers because it's easier to say. And you can see the snow showers that they come along with. They usually bring us an inch or two of snow, and that looks to be about the best it's going to be able to do for us tonight. Here's your National Designer hour-by-hour forecast. We'll start to see the clouds increasing late night into the very early morning hours. Temperatures are going to be going up, and by 2 o'clock in the morning, now we're starting to see some of that snow enter into our forecast picture. Wind chills are still in the teens at this point. We'll have a blast of snow coming through probably in that 2 to 4 a.m. time frame for areas west of 71, 4 to 6 a.m. time frame for areas east of I-71, and you'll see that temperature drop that comes along behind it. That is the most notable part about this. Yeah, we get a little bit of snow with it, but the temperature drop behind it will really sink our ship for the day tomorrow, at least to start the day is in the temperature category. We're not going to have a blustery warm afternoon. We're going to have a blustery cold afternoon, and we may still see a few flurries coming in off of the lake, but I don't think that's going to be anything like what we saw this morning with the little fluffy 4-incher that we ended up getting. We will have a little bit of accumulation from that Clipper, though. You can see most of it will probably be anywhere from a half to 1 inch of accumulation on top of what you already have on the ground. But with the wind, it's going to be blowing and drifting. So there's that. Here's your Union Home Mortgage forecast. Look at the rebound in these temperatures. That is a basketball pun for you. Temperatures are going right up into the 50s as we go into Monday and Tuesday. We bring rain back into the picture. So hopefully we have enough of a dry stretch here that we're going to be able to get the rivers to drain out before we add more water to the picture. But it does look like by the middle of next week, we'll have another cold snap coming our way. Russ?
I slam dunked again, you could say.
Well played, sir.
Thank you, Betsy.
You all-star, you.
Well, it's still not 12 something, but whatever.